Rodney Dangerfield knew the fastest way to destroy a celebrity's composure was hitting them with relentless jokes so quickly they couldn't recover between laughs. With the recent announcement of a major Rodney Dangerfield biopic in development at Warner Bros. For a 2027 release, starring comedian Sebastian Maniscalco in the lead role, the world is rediscovering why the no-respect king was the most dangerous guest in talk show history. From Johnny Carson to Conan O'Brien, Dangerfield left a trail of destroyed hosts, broken celebrities, and iconic television moments that still go viral on TikTok today. These are the times celebrities couldn't handle Rodney Dangerfield. Dangerfield has Johnny Carson crying, laughing. The king of late night met his match. Johnny Carson, the man who could make anyone laugh, couldn't stop laughing at Rodney. Sometimes I even talk to it and I say, "Hi, heaviness." And heaviness looks back at me. "Today you're going to get it good. You'll be drinking early today. And I don't want to drink 'cause I'm a bad drinker. When I drink the next day, I got to do two things. Try and locate my car and bring back the car I took." Carson, usually the one in control, found himself doubled over. As the newly released archival footage from The Tonight Show vault has been circulating on YouTube, following Carson's posthumous birthday tribute earlier this year, fans are rediscovering just how thoroughly Dangerfield dismantled the legend. Rodney doesn't slow down just because he's seated, turning the couch into another stage with relentless energy. DeLuise can't handle Rodney. DeLuise was already a huge laugher, making Rodney the perfect man to destroy him, with the reaction becoming half the entertainment. "I had a tough few years." Tough. Everybody has a tough, I guess. Everybody has problems. I met a guy last week with a problem. This guy told me he had an affair with a girl 3 months ago. The guy's going nuts. He didn't know what to do. He told me what happened was the rabbit didn't die. It just stays in critical condition. Dom's massive, infectious laugh filled the studio as Rodney kept hammering. "Health! You got to take care as long as you have your health. You got to think young, right? I try to think young all the time. I got a crazy doctor told me to keep smoking if I want to stop chewing gum." Dom was helpless, and the audience loved every second. Rodney has Dean Martin grinning ear to ear. Dean Martin had one of the smoothest reactions on TV. A big grin from him means something. Rodney got him by sounding loose and sharp simultaneously. "Great crowd. I think I'll have a little pick-me-up myself. Teddy, let me have a little drink. You know the usual Shirley Temple, extra sugar. Easy on sugar." Dean smirked. "You're driving," Rodney shot back. "Do me a favor. Don't mention driving. This afternoon my car broke down again. Just had it fixed last week. Every Sunday I take my family out for a push. When I look for my car, it's so easy to find it. It's always on a lift. The only car has more miles on it vertically than horizontally." Dean, who had seen it all in Hollywood, was genuinely grinning. With the 30th anniversary of Dean Martin's passing being commemorated this year with a special tribute album featuring duets with contemporary artists, this classic clip has resurfaced as a reminder of why the Rat Pack era revered Dangerfield. Jackie Gleason bursts out laughing. Jackie Gleason, the great one, wasn't easily impressed, but Rodney got him. "Rodney, tell me, is it the truth? Don't you really get any respect?" Rodney didn't miss a beat. "Jackie, I don't get no respect at all. I remember when I was a kid, we played hide-and-seek. They wouldn't even look for me. My friends tell me when I call them on the phone, I should use a certain signal. Let it ring twice, hang up, and don't call back." Gleason was already laughing. Then Rodney added, "Now, Jackie, I respect you. You look thin." Gleason asked. "How do you look thin?" Rodney delivered the kill shot. "Just hang around real fat people, that's all," Gleason erupted. Dangerfield got him by staying completely committed to the bit without mugging too much or over-pushing, just hitting his famous joke style. President Reagan laughs relentlessly at Dangerfield. This stands out because the celebrity reaction comes from Ronald Reagan, making the whole thing feel unusual right away. Rodney never changed his style to fit the room. "We'll be drinking early today, and I don't want to drink. I'm a bad drinker. When I drink the next day, I got to do two things. Try and locate my car and bring back the car I took. You know the trouble with me? I appeal to everyone who can do me absolutely no good. I met the Surgeon General. He offered me a cigarette. Reagan, a former actor himself, was genuinely charmed. The fact that a sitting U.S. president, one of the most powerful men in the world, couldn't handle a sweating comic in a cheap suit proved Dangerfield's universal appeal. As the 2026 midterm elections heat up and both parties search for relatable cultural touchstones, this moment has been circulating as a reminder of a time when comedy could unite across political lines. Rodney breaks Johnny Carson again. This has that classic Dangerfield rhythm where jokes keep landing before Johnny can recover. The other night in Vegas, I got loaded. Johnny. I shot dice. I lost $1,000. I got even though I stole 400 sweet and low packets. I'm a bad drinker. When I drink, I don't know what I'm doing. The next day, I usually wake up in some strange place with a kid with an accent playing with my feet, Carson barely holding it together. That happened to you too, Rodney? Rodney doesn't give Johnny much room to breathe because every line leads right into the next one, making the segment feel almost like a sprint. I got no respect the day I was born. The doctor picked me up and smacked me. I found out the nurse got a few in too. Rodney has Dean Martin rolling on the floor. This is another strong Dean Martin clip, because Dangerfield clearly knows how to play to Dean's laid-back energy while keeping jokes coming without looking rushed. I heard that Johnny Carson was in the other night. That guy's terrific. He's fast. I was talking to him. He told me all about Nebraska. I think that Nebraska is still in him. Because the night Johnny Carson was here, that was the first night that Dorman ever parked a tractor. Then Rodney pivoted. At the bar, I heard two guys talk. One guy said, "What do you think of Cambodia?" The other guy said, "If he's Italian, he's all right." Dean was on the floor. The balance between speed and breathing room was perfect. Dangerfield makes Conan O'Brien lose it. Dangerfield on Conan works beautifully because it drops an old-school comic into a younger late-night style. Yet, instead of feeling out of place, Rodney takes over almost immediately. Conan, who has been in the news recently following the enormous success of his podcast, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and his upcoming return to HBO for a new travel series, was a perfect modern foil. "You're 75 years old. You're still going strong. That's an incredible thing," Rodney replied. "Well, not that strong, but ongoing. I got no sex life. I'm at the age now, if I squeeze into a parking place, I'm sexually satisfied." Conan lost it. Then Rodney added, "I got married 3 years ago. A lovely girl from Utah. She's a Mormon. I'm very happy. Next week, I'm marrying her sister. I got my eye on her brother, too." Conan was done. Rodney continued, "I got a woman who loves me for my money and my fame and not for what I am." Dangerfield's top 10 list destroys David Letterman. The top 10 format provides Rodney with tight structure, which paradoxically helps him as he takes something already built around maximum brevity and bends it to his distinctive rambling style. Letterman, who just wrapped his Netflix series The Last Letterman last fall to critical acclaim, clearly recognized the format was in supremely capable hands. Things I like to do. Number 10. Walk into ladies' rooms by mistake. Number 9. Sell anything to a gypsy. Number 8. Mate my female dog for money. Number 7. Play musical chairs at old age homes. Number 6. Have sex and leave immediately. Letterman was howling. The answer to life is, you got to keep busy, Dave. Right now I'm looking forward to a very exciting new venture. She just moved to my building. I took her to a bar for a few drinks. She gave the mechanical bull her phone number. Rodney destroys the Red Fox show in 1977. This earlier Red Fox appearance carries a slightly rougher, unpolished edge, which suits Rodney perfectly as he sounds hungry and intensely locked in. The grainier 1970s production quality adds welcomed grittiness. The material feels edgier in this less network-censored setting, allowing Rodney significantly greater creative freedom. There's one place they treat you right. Although before the show, one guy gave me a hard time. He kept looking at me. He said, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" I said, "You ever watch The Tonight Show?" He said, "Yeah, you too." Red watched attentively from the wings, laughing at jokes he'd likely heard in tough comedy clubs before. Rodney's energy feels noticeably younger and more aggressively hungry than his later comfortable superstar appearances. "I got the wrong doctor. Dr. Vinny Bumbutz. I saw him last week. I told him I got a ringing in my ear. He said, 'Don't answer it.'" The material arrives in clean, concentrated bursts with virtually zero wasted space. "My uncle just died. Went to the funeral. My uncle was an atheist. He was lying there all dressed up. No place to go. He was so lazy he married a girl who was pregnant." Red's enthusiastic, detailed introduction builds genuine anticipation before Dangerfield even walks confidently on stage. The knowing, savvy audience clearly senses they're witnessing legitimate comedy history unfolding in real time. Rodney finally gets some respect from Red Fox. "When I was a kid, my house was always crowded. I come from a big old-fashioned, hard-working, stupid family. Last week, I looked up my family tree. 2 dogs were using it." Rodney and Red Fox together created a powerful combination because both possessed completely different but equally devastating comedy energies that complemented each other. Red projects relaxed, confident host presence, while Rodney arrives throwing rapid-fire punches. The room atmosphere suggests they respect Rodney profoundly before he even reaches his inevitable comedic peak. "Well, the other night I felt like having a few drinks. I said to a bartender, 'Surprise me.' He showed me a naked picture of my wife. I'm in a good mood tonight, though. I just signed a big contract with General Motors for 2 years. I bought a new car." Dangerfield sounds especially comfortable performing before another genuinely great stand-up comic who understands the craft. Red's introduction explicitly acknowledges Rodney's long, difficult struggle for legitimate industry recognition. The segment title plays beautifully on Rodney's signature "no respect" persona. The audience composition feels noticeably more diverse than typical Carson show demographics. Rodney's material directly addresses his career struggles with refreshing, brutal honesty. Red laughs knowingly at inside references only fellow working comedians would fully appreciate. The performance transcends mere entertainment, becoming a genuine celebration among hard-earned equals. Their shared brutal experience in unforgiving comedy clubs creates a powerful, unspoken bond. Red's authentic, visible affection for Dangerfield radiates throughout the entire segment. The moment becomes a celebration of comedy craftsmanship and mutual improbable survival. Dangerfield's palpable gratitude for Red's generous platform shines through every carefully crafted joke. The respect flows bidirectionally, creating beautiful, symmetrical moments of mutual recognition. The performance proves conclusively that even the self-proclaimed no respect guy gets profound respect from those who truly matter most. Rodney Dangerfield created a comedy legacy where the biggest stars in entertainment, from smooth Dean Martin to President Ronald Reagan, all became powerless against a sweating, anxious-looking guy in a loose tie who made self-destruction look like an art form. As his upcoming biopic, starring Sebastian Maniscalco, prepares to bring his story to a new generation, his secret weapon remains clear. Not clever wordplay or elaborate stories, but rather turning every personal failure into a 2-line punchline delivered so fast that by the time you finished laughing at one disaster, he'd already hit you with 3 more. Vulnerability delivered at breakneck speed is absolutely unstoppable. Which funny celebrity reaction to Rodney Dangerfield do you think was the funniest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more iconic comedy moments.